Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc Lions Den boxing community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, check it out, man. So, a lot of news in the heavyweight division. All right, now y'all haven't heard me talk about certain things because I knew what I was talking about. I just sit back and let everybody else talk about what they think they know what they're talking about. Now, look, it has been announced that Joseph Parker, who just defeated Deontay the Bronzeman Wilder, will be fighting Zhang on the undercard of Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. Okay, and I'll do a separate video about that fight. Now, a lot of people are wondering why Deontay Wilder and Zhang aren't fighting. Okay, which is interesting to me. But, you know, this is the narrative that's been pushed. So let's get this. A couple weeks ago, let's get it straight now. Just a couple of weeks ago, Deontay Wilder went over to Saudi Arabia and fought Joseph Parker on a 5-week training camp, okay? And he looked bad. He didn't look like himself. It just wasn't there, right? And Joseph Parker got the decision, correct? After the fight, nobody was understanding. Nobody said, hey, man, you know, Wilder just needs some more time. People were actually saying Deontay Wilder needs to retire. That's what I kept hearing. Wilder's finished. He's finished. He needs to retire. Wilder doesn't have it anymore. He needs to retire. Wilder needs to retire. That's all I kept hearing all over the internet. 2 weeks later, Zhang comes out and does an interview, right? In the midst of all these people saying that Wilder needs to retire, 2 weeks later, Zhang comes out and says, yeah, I've signed my portion to fight Deontay Wilder for March 8th. Hopefully Wilder doesn't price himself out. And the internet goes crazy. Now, all of a sudden, the same people who said that Deontay Wilder needs to retire and Deontay Wilder doesn't have it anymore, now these people are saying, oh, Wilder better not duck Zhang. He better not duck Zhang. Oh, Wilder want to prove he the best. He better get in there with Zhang. Like, huh? What is this? 1 minute, he ain't got it no more. He needs to retire. 2 weeks later, Zhang has signed his portion of the contract to fight Wilder, and Wilder better not price himself out. Do you understand the game that's being played here, ladies and gentlemen? Politics. Politics as usual. Jay-Z told you about it, okay? Now, look. So, as soon as I heard Zhang say Wilder better not price himself out, hopefully Wilder doesn't price himself out, I got extremely suspicious on where this is coming from this rapidly. All right, so this is what's going on. Deontay Wilder has options to fight, okay? However, the card that the Saudis are putting together for Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou, okay? You have to understand, Joshua was supposed to be fighting Deontay Wilder, okay? Supposed to be fighting Deontay Wilder. Win, lose, or draw, that was the agreement. Joshua versus Wilder. If Joshua lost and Wilder won, Wilder was supposed to fight Joshua. However, when Wilder lost, Joshua found another opponent immediately. Right? The whole build-up, Joshua talking about he want the belts. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll fight Wilder, but, you know, I'd rather fight for a title. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Wilder loses, Joshua wins. Anthony Joshua signs to fight Francis Ngannou immediately. Almost as if they were already negotiating. But the fight is already signed, right? Cool. Now you want Deontay Wilder to be on your undercard. The guy who you just screwed over and went back on your word for, you want Wilder to be on your undercard. And not only do you want him to be on your undercard, you want him to fight Zhang, and you want him to do it for less money. Okay? Because there's not enough money in the budget for that particular card. Okay? Not that the Saudis don't have enough money, they do. But for that particular card, for the budget that they were putting on, since they're paying Ngannou and Joshua so much money, they also couldn't turn around and pay Deontay Wilder the money Deontay Wilder wants to be on the undercard of said fight, okay? Which is why Zhang came out and put it out there before anybody could say anything. He put it out there, hopefully Wilder doesn't price himself out. Because Zhang knew that if Wilder takes this fight, Wilder will be taking a pay cut. Zhang knew that, and that's why he put that out there for you guys to go gossip about. But you guys don't care about that. The only time you care about the money is when it's a fighter that you like. When it's a fighter you like, then you'll defend it to the end about, oh man, that's not right. No man, he ain't giving me the money he supposed to get. So another option is Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker just defeated Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder has the option to fight Joseph Parker. Okay. Once again, the problem is that for the money for that particular card, for the money and the budget, the Saudis didn't have it in the budget to pay Deontay Wilder. Now, what Deontay Wilder makes is Deontay Wilder's business, right? Just because somebody else is willing to take, a couple mil to go fight and stuff like that, that's fine. That's their business. Salute to them. But you can't also put that on Deontay Wilder if he's used to making a certain. You do that at your job, okay? You used to making a certain amount of money, doing what you do at your career. That's their standard going rate, and that's what they pay you, right? Then all of a sudden they say, hey, man, we need you to do this job, Hey, we ain't got your standard rate, but we got this, we got this for you, Once you take that other fee, now your stock drops once you take the other fee. See what I'm saying? So you can't do that. So this is basically what happened with the Zhang, Deontay Wilder situation and Joseph Parker. So Parker and Zhang will be fighting. This is a good fight, Parker and Zhang, you know what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder will be fighting on their next card. He's going to stay active. He's going to stay in shape. And he'll be fighting on the next card. You know what I'm saying? Unless he chooses to do something else with his career. You know what I mean? But he didn't want to take a fee that was going to lower his stock. Okay? Now, Deontay Wilder has acknowledged that, hey, all this could have been avoided had he beaten Joseph Parker. He's acknowledged that himself. He said, so, he got to take responsibility for some of this. If I would have just beat Joseph Parker, wouldn't have to worry about none of this. But I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to get my get back. And that's the mind state and the thinking of Deontay Wilder. What I just don't want to hear is from people who just said Deontay Wilder should retire, or Deontay Wilder is a bum, or Deontay Wilder ain't got it. Now you're trying to put him in with Zhilei Zhang, and now you're talking about he ducking Zhilei Zhang. Like, bro, get up out of here. All you dudes. I just did a video last night talking about Canelo Alvarez, who's been avoiding David Benavidez for going on 6 years. And dudes can't even admit it. We can't even have a conversation about Canelo versus Benavidez, and Benavidez being Canelo's mandatory for years. You dudes won't even acknowledge it, but you'll come to my page talking about your boy Deontay Wilder ducked Zhang. How about that? How about you talk about how Wilder's ducking Zhang? Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So Wilder ducking Zhang, but for 5-6 years, when Anthony Joshua was supposed to fight Wilder, Joshua wasn't ducking. See how that worked? This is why I told you about boxing fans. They're fickle, they're liars, and this is why we get used and abused by the powers that be. Because they know if they can connect with you emotionally, right? If these powers that be, these suit and ties, can connect to you emotionally, see what I'm saying? And get you thinking like a broad, get you thinking emotionally and irrationally, and you're not even thinking rationally like as a man should think. You just all emotion, all about your feelings. They get you there, and then they got you. It's a wrap. And y'all didn't even see the game that was played. You didn't see it. It's just, bro, listen. They tried to get Wilder to take a certain amount of money, right? And my antennas were raised as soon as I heard Zhang come out 2-3 weeks after y'all talking about Wilder should retire. When I hear Zhang come out publicly and say, I signed my portion to fight Wilder, hopefully Wilder doesn't price himself out. See, that's politics right there. When you come out publicly and talking about somebody, hopefully somebody don't price themselves out, right away, then I know, okay. See, we didn't even know y'all was negotiating. It'd be different if we knew y'all was negotiating and it was taking a long time for the negotiations to get, you know what I'm saying? If it was taking like a month or something, y'all going back and forth, ain't nothing happening, then you say, man, come on, man, don't price yourself out. I get that. But then y'all just start negotiating. Zhang was offered a certain amount of money. Wilder's offered a certain amount of money. Wilder said, "Well, look, hey, man, what's the money looking like? Can we get something a little different with this money?" Well, it's not in the budget this time. That's all it is. So it happened. Now you can take that, you can believe it, or you can say what you want to say. Whatever makes you feel better. Which I suspect all y'all gonna do is just say Wilder ducking, because that's what you need to say to make yourself feel good. You know what I'm saying? Since since Deontay Wilder has been in the sport of boxing, he's fought all comers, but that's not good enough for you. You need to believe he's some type of coward. You need to believe he got some type of issue. You need to believe that for your own psyche, for you to feel good about yourself and your raggedy life. That's what you need. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna happen on my watch. I'm not gonna let you do it. I'm not gonna let you tell these lies. See what I'm saying? But it is what it is. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button on the way out. We up out of here though. Deuces.